What's up, guys? Saxon with Good Time Gaming. I'm coming at you guys with a quick little video for day 2 of the Scarface character packs. Today we got an in-depth look at what the Scarface character will be. We can hear his voice a little bit during one section, but we don't really hear the voice at all, which is kind of interesting. Because normally they give us a like a preview of how the character's voice sounds, which they did not do this time. So what they really focused on this time was actually the gun, the perk deck. Really, they talked about the melee weapon, but it's mainly about the gun and perk deck. Let's start with the first thing here, the gun. First off, holy shit, I fucking called that shit. Man, I feel good about myself because I'm usually I feel like I'm totally wrong about all these things, but I was right. I was right this time, which makes me really happy. We get a fucking underbarrel grenade launcher on this bad bitch. Like, damn, dude, that's crazy. That's just so crazy. Like, finally, an assault rifle that's actually like interesting and worth getting excited for. You know, some of these assault rifles are just kind of like not really the same, but they're just not interesting at all. You know, they're just kind of like side grades of one another. There's so many in this game that are like that, like the UAR, the Queen's Wrath, the L5. You know, there's all kinds of different ones that are just like barely any different from one another, besides just how they kind of aesthetically look and minimally how their stats play out. This one has a freaking underbarrel grenade launcher and does a shitload of damage. The video doesn't mention it, but actually on the character website, the damage on this thing is 160 damage a shot. It only has 40 total ammo altogether, including the 20 in the magazine, so 60 shots at 160 damage a piece, which is pretty damn impressive. 72 accuracy, 44 stability, and 22 threat, 6 concealment. So overall, pretty interesting stats there. High damage. It doesn't really tell us what the grenade damage is, but I'm guessing the grenade damage is comparable to that of a grenade, I would assume. I don't know. I guess what I'm kind of interested in to see is, can you recover grenades? Like, can you get them picked up from ammo pickups? That's what I want to know. Because if you can get like double explosives, basically, that's going to be insane. That's going to be so awesome. I can't imagine this gun not being like heavily used. Here we can see Tony's mask, which is pretty exciting here. Tony Montana is in fact the character that we were getting. Kind of interesting there. I like the fact that we're getting Tony Montana in the game. I want to see if he is really true to how he actually looks as far as like the character goes and the like the history behind it. I'm guessing it does, because if you guys have noticed, they haven't really like featured a whole lot of his face at all. I don't think they featured any. I thought yesterday that this purple suited character was him, but apparently that's Dallas. I don't know. I thought it was him because I mean Dallas doesn't have a purple suit, but maybe that was Dallas. I don't know. It was really weird, but they've been kind of keeping his face not like shown, because normally they would show the face on day 2, and they have not done that, which I thought was kind of an interesting choice there. But it is in fact Tony Montana. I don't really see him as being one to play with others and to really want to share stuff, so I'm not sure how that kind of fits into the whole Payday crew dynamic. But you know, he's here, so whatever. I'll happily buy this pack and get the money for it. Last thing I want to talk about is the perk deck. The perk deck is really freaking cool. So you get, instead of having like this passive deal going on, you get a few passive bonuses. It sounds like what you get as part of the Kingpen Perk Deck is a injector, in which you're able to basically stab yourself with it, and then you get these positive benefits while it is going. So it takes the place of your throwable by giving you the injector. You use the throwable key to turn it on, and when you stab yourself with it, you get all these different bonuses during that time, which is like ridiculous. You'll be healed instantly for 75% of the damage you take for the next 6 seconds after the injector is used. It takes 30 seconds to recharge before you can use the adrenaline again. But each kill you perform speeds up the recharge by 1 second, which is pretty damn generous. I'm already going to tell you that this is going to get nerfed to hell and back. I mean, this is like, the way that they're showing off in the video and the way it looks right now, it looks like this is like Grinder nerfs. Like whenever Grinder first came out and was like godlike for like a month or so, this is going to be, I think, how that's going to be. It's going to be fucking amazing. People are going to end up having to nerf it, because people are going to complain about it and say it's too good, which is fine. If people want to do that, you know, that's their right to complain about it. I think the way they've shown it off in the video, it looks way too good. We will see tomorrow whenever this shit comes out, but it looks like really good right now. And that's just the first little bit of it, mind you. The second bonus of the Kingpen Perk Deck is Play Rough, which gives you 15% more armor. It doesn't specify if that occurs while you're under the injector, so I'm assuming that's probably just like a base 15% armor increase for your overall armor, which is going to make it nice for those of you guys that are running ICTV armor. If it is when you use the injector. I mean, that's not going to be terrible, but it's not going to be as amazing. So yeah. The third one is public enemy number 1. Whenever you're under the effect of the adrenaline, enemies will choose you as the preferred target over teammates. In the video that this shows, it's actually like pretty crazy how all the enemies just kind of like turn immediately and start firing. I can kind of see this being used as maybe part of like a swan song type build, or if like you're trying to help teammates get through an area and like you pop yourself with that and you just kind of like expose yourself to fire for a second and then go back around the corner and then pop out again, just to like make the enemy just keep on shooting at you. Over and over again, so that they're not really hitting you because you're getting back in cover, but then they're also not shooting your teammates. I can see this being very, very, very powerful, very strong. Then we have balls versus bullets, so you increase your armor by 5%. Again, it doesn't specify if that is while under the effects of this or just in general, but since it's the fourth unique part of the perk deck, I'm assuming that that's just like a permanent thing, so you get 5% more armor on top of everything else. And additionally, whenever your health drops below 50%, the amount of damage converted into health by the adrenaline is increased by 15%. So it jumps up by an extra 15% whenever you're under half. So you get even more health back, which is even more insane. Like, I don't understand. It's way too good. And last but not least, right to the top, the final perk deck, or the final part of this perk deck, gives you another 5% armor, and while at full health, any amount of healing provided by the adrenaline reduces the duration of the recharge by 1 second for every 5 healing lost. So if you use this whenever you are at full health, basically you're going to get it back even quicker, so you're just like be sticking yourself with needles all day long, which is kind of funny. I can't imagine how it's going to look. I don't know if they're going to like have the show the animation or not. I didn't see an animation being played in the video, so I'm guessing it's just like kind of like an instantaneous thing, which is just kind of hilarious to think about. This guy is just like sticking himself over with adrenaline shots, like in the whole course of a heist. Like, how many times are you going to stick yourself with this over the course of one heist? Like 100 times? It's like, damn, dude. Guy's got like the fucking like constitution of a Greek god, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty incredible. Definitely gonna get nerfed, I feel like. So we'll see how long it takes for that to happen. And last but not least, we have a melee weapon, the Lumberlight L2 chainsaw. Looks pretty interesting. I guess you can charge it up. 25 concealment on a chainsaw, which is kind of interesting with that as well. 185 range, which is pretty good. So it has up to 200 damage and then 200 knockback, assuming how much you charge it, of course. So it looks interesting. You know, melee weapons are just kind of like, whatever to me. Don't really care a whole lot about them. But, you know, I like a chainsaw, so I might have fun with chainsaw. Maybe make like a Texas chainsaw build. You know, I don't really like to make gimmick builds, but if I can come up with something cool, hell, I'll roll with it. So yeah, overall, a very interesting character pack. I can't wait to kind of see how this guy plays and how that perk deck works in game, because that could be, could very easily, I feel like, be the best perk deck in the game. Could probably, I don't know if I consider it better than Anarchist, but it would be a good competitor for Anarchist. So pretty exciting stuff there, guys. Pretty exciting stuff there. So that'll about do it for this video here, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow whenever we get this character pack released. I'm guessing I'll probably try and do a review tomorrow if I don't get home too late. I got home really late today and I was super exhausted. I just like fell asleep for 4 hours and I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. And it's like still nighttime, just gotta keep in mind. So I basically took a nap at like 8 o'clock at night. I was really tired. But here I am. I'm giving you guys a quick video and I'm gonna go back to bed after this. So I'll see you guys tomorrow and we will keep on keeping on with the Scarface character pack and the mission pack that will come alongside with it. This is Axim Good Time Gaming. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you like anything you saw today. And remember to always have a good time gaming.